What's up, guys? It's Nick from Source Strength here. I just want to make a quick video, talk about grip strength. Before I start the video, I want to say that I got all this information from a guy named Brian Alsruhe on YouTube. You can look him up on Instagram. It's Never Sate. I'll leave stuff below so you can go check out his stuff. Really smart guy. He's super jacked, strongman competitor. I believe he was won first place in Maryland, strongest man in his weight class. I saw he did like a 405 push press the other day and like a 700-pound deadlift. Super strong guy. Like I said, got a lot of good content. He's in great shape for a strongman competitor. He's not fat. This is like 10% body fat. So really smart guy. I got all this information from him, but I just want to share it with you guys because I thought it was really informative and I really liked it a lot. So he just talks about breaking the grip strength down into three different parts of your grip. So you have your crushing strength, right? Where you crush things like a barbell. Then you have your pinching strength, and then you have your finger strength, right? So to think about the crush strength, that's like in a deadlift, when we deadlift something, or anytime that we're grabbing on and crushing our hand, okay? Then your, we'll start there. So your crushing strength, the number one way, obviously, to build this up would be to stop using straps when you deadlift. Just to deadlift double overhand for as long as you possibly can, and then use straps. If you're doing mixed grip, I say stop. Just do double overhand until you cannot handle it, and then go ahead and move on to using straps. If you're using straps for your accessory stuff, don't. And then the only other way, I think, the easiest way, is just to do farmer's walks. That can be used for strongman, powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting, any sport. Your grip strength is going to help you, even in just everyday life. But farmer's carries are great for building up, obviously, your grip strength, your upper back, your traps, your biceps, all that stuff. So those two things, very easy. You don't have to really change what you're doing in your training. Just no more straps. If you can do that, your grip strength will be so happy. The second thing when we talk about is the pinching strength. So if you think about when you're deadlifting, and we'll pretend my finger's the bar, I'm sure we've all got to a point when we're deadlifting and the weight is heavy and it starts slipping into your fingers, right? So if I turn to the side, you started off here, and then all of a sudden it's getting heavier and heavier. So if I take my finger out, what do we have? Pinching, right? So we've all double overhand something, we've got to pull it, lock it out, and it's falling out, and then we're literally pinching the bar. And then also if you use like an axle bar for a strongman, you can't get your whole hand around the bar, so you're pinching it from the very beginning. But one exercise I think really helps is taking a CrossFit plate and just pinching it, and then doing the farmer's walks while you pinch. If your gym doesn't have CrossFit weights, you can just take a 25, take a 5-pound weight, and then another 25-pound weight, and make like a sandwich with the weights, and then use that. Very easy. It's just something that's really gonna help your pinching strength, which will help you when your crushing strength fails. The last thing would be the finger strength. So with the finger strength, it's something that we probably wouldn't think anything about, but if you were to talk to like a rock climber, it's extremely important because when they're climbing on the mountain, they're holding on for dear life with their fingers. And you got to think about your grip strength and your forearm strength as a whole, right? So because we crush, we pinch, and then we have finger strength. The best way to improve that is just to put a rubber band on your fingers and pull the rubber band up. Now, I know you think that's kind of silly, and it's, you want to deadlift big weights. Who cares about your fingers? But you got to think that you have like extensor and flexor, and then extensor muscles, right? So when you crush, you're kind of almost down here with your forearm muscles, and when you pinch, it shifts up here. And then when you do stuff with your fingers, there's something moving there, right? So it's important to hit all three of those areas. I think once you use, you look at grip strength, as like a one whole thing. Just like with when you bench press or you deadlift, you don't usually just deadlift. You do deficit deadlifts, you do regular deadlifts, double overhand, rack pulls, block pulls. I mean, the list goes on and on. And so you're going to think your grip strength like that. It's going to help you, like I said, with powerlifting, strongman, any sport at all. The grip strength is important. It's important in everyday life. Like I said, I got all this information from Brian Alsruhe. You can find him on YouTube, and then his Instagram handle, I think, is Never Sate. So like I said, very strong guy, very jacked. He's like, I don't know what percent, but he looks like 10% body fat. He's got multiple state records and things like that. I don't want to just, spew out information that I haven't tried. I've been doing this for a while, and I've noticed really really good progress in my grip strength. So now instead of hitting like certain times in my workout where I'd have to go either mixed grip or use straps, now I'm hitting double overhand no strap PRs and things like that. And it's helping on all my lifts all together, my overhead press, everything all together. When I do the log press and when you're down low and you grab a log and you're pulling it up, I mean, grip strength, like it's literally anytime that you can grab something, you're working your grip strength. So I think those are 3 easy things that you can do to improve your grip strength. Think about it like that. And the way to cycle it in training would be week 1, work on your crush strength. Week 2, pinch. Week 3, finger strength. You don't want to work your grip strength too much because it is a small muscle. I think maybe 20 minutes at the end of like a deadlift day or squat day, however you want to put in your programming. It is a small muscle. It does need time to recover. Don't overwork it. But those are little things you can do to improve your grip strength. Thank you guys once again. Soars Strength on Instagram. Please give me a follow. Like, subscribe below. Comment anything that you want to see. And I appreciate it. Everything so far, guys. All the likes and things have been really making me feel like you guys appreciate the content. I'm going to continue to put out as much content as I can for free. And just stay along for the journey, guys. I appreciate it.